This is our day 7 on learning Cypress test automation with JavaScript. And as of now, um, we are following a particular syllabus, a course where we will complete the JavaScript part first, and then we will move to Cypress automation. So these things are done already. We have talked about the data type and the variable, and let's continue. There are a lot of you know programs we still have to make, and let's do that now. And through programs we will understand the concept of data type and the variable and different kind of operators, right? So let's do that. So let's talk about numbers, right? Because many a times you have to declare the numbers, you have to work with the numbers, right? So you can simply declare, let some variable name is equals to some number. So automatically when you declare uh, this number, right, the type of the variable will become integer kind of thing, right? Number. And there are different way, the octal number if you want to put, then you can declare it like this, though it's not required. You don't have to do anything like this. Okay, so don't do this thing. Just for what we say, theoretical knowledge, you should know this thing. Okay, otherwise don't do this. Don't do this. Floating point number, you can simply declare like this. So let's do something with this kind of thing. Let's create, through program we will learn. So floating point numbers. Let's make a program um, to convert uh, centigrade to Fahrenheit, right? I don't know the spelling. Let me check it. Let's Google it. Google. Uh, I think Celsius to Fahrenheit, something like this. Okay. I just want the formula basically. Okay. Celsius to Fahrenheit. Formula is this. Okay. I think in, if I write it, it's like C by 5 is equals to uh, F minus 32 divided by 9. I believe that is the formula. It's written in some other way, but that should be the formula, I think. Okay, somewhere they have put the formula. F is equals to, so I think I'm right. The F minus 32 divided by 9 is equals to C divided by 5. Same thing, same thing, same thing. So if I have to say, this formula is good. Fahrenheit is equals to, this is good, this is good, this one is good, or this one. Fahrenheit is equals to C centigrade into 1.8 plus 32. This looks better. This looks better. So if you know any temperature which is declared in Celsius, right, and you want it in Fahrenheit, then this will be the formula. Great. So let's do this thing through program. So let's create a new program. For the new people, if anybody has joined from today, the thing is, you should have Visual Studio Code in your system to make the program in JavaScript. And you should create a folder anywhere in your system then, and just empty folder, create it and go to the file and say open folder, and open that particular folder whichever you have created. That's it. Then you can simply start writing your program. You should have Node.js in your system. Okay, so you have to install Node.js. So there is only two prerequisite. One is Node.js and second is VS Code. That's it. Okay, let's create a new program. So we'll say 04 float demo.js. So we are taking some real life, programs. So let's understand how this website is working. You are putting something, let's say 78 degrees centigrade or Celsius, and once you click on the calculate, it gives you the answer that 78 centigrade is actually Celsius is equal to 172.4 Fahrenheit. Same, it's like this temperature in Celsius is equals to 172.4 in Fahrenheit. In the background, even this website may be using some calculation, correct? So this is your input and this is your output. In a way, we can say this is my input, this is my output. What the developers who has made this website, what they are doing is they capture this value in the background. Once you click on the calculate, they capture this value, whatever you are providing. In the background, some code is written, which gives the output, and then they are just showing it in a proper way, right? So this is the program. Like, though we are not interacting with the user interface, we are writing the backend kind of code, how developers are writing, right? In the same way we are writing it now. And believe me, it's very easy. It's not difficult. Once you understand the syntax, how, to declare the variable, some simple rules, you will be able to do it. It's not difficult. Okay. Simple. So what we will do, we'll just declare two variables first. Let C and let F. That's it. Declare it. Okay. And now what we will do, we will write the formula. So the formula is F is equals to the same thing. Where was the formula? We saw it, right? Just a minute. Yeah, this one. C multiplied by 1.8. C multiplied by 1.8. Okay. Plus 32. So to make it more readable, we'll put it in bracket. Plus 32. That's it. And let's print it. So we'll say console.log in the bracket. We can say answer, or answer is, or you can simply say Fahrenheit value is something like that. Okay. So you can say Fahrenheit value is equals to plus sign F. Okay. Why we are writing it like this? So the thing is, whenever you write console.log, this particular thing will be printed as it is. Okay. But then you want a value, correct? So this is like a string, and then you want a value. So you have to use plus sign to get the value of F. Okay. If you will simply put it here F, so I'll show you what will happen. So let's do it in this way. Fahrenheit value is equals to F. And you have to give some value to C part, right? So you have to say C is equals to, let's say 70. And you want to convert 70 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. So this is the formula. Let's run this. So to run it, we will say node dot slash 04 float demo.js, enter. So it's saying Fahrenheit value is F. Okay. It's not showing the value because what we are doing, when you put something in the double quote, it prints as it is, right? the program engine, it will not, you know, put its own mind to understand that you want to put f value, not the character f. It will not work like this, right? So you have to make this outside the double quote to get the value. Okay. Now we will save this and let's run it again. I'm doing a clear. Clear means when you want to clear out this thing, right? So I'm clicking on the clear and then saying this again. So now it's saying Fahrenheit value is 158. Done. Let's do the opposite also. Let's do the opposite. Let's say you know the F value. F, let's say Fahrenheit value is 112, and you want to know what will be the C value, right? So through this also I can make the formula. So centigrade or the Celsius, sorry, Celsius will be F minus 32, I think, uh, divided by 1.8. I think I'm good. It will be like this. And let's print it. So opposite is this, right? So we'll say Celsius value is C here. Celsius C, correct? It will work like this. So this is like converting 70 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit in the sixth line. Now in the ninth line, what we are doing is 112 degree Fahrenheit, and we are converting it to Celsius value. Okay. So let's run this again. We'll clear this and we'll run it. So it's saying when you provide Fahrenheit value, sorry, Celsius value 70, the Fahrenheit value is 58. Let's check it from the website also. So Celsius value 70. Let's give this and say calculate. So it's saying 158 Fahrenheit. See here, it's also coming it here because we are, simple mathematics we are doing. And what is its opposite? Have they created this opposite thing also? I'm checking. They should have created the F2C also. This is C2F. We'll see F2C. Control F, F2. Anyways, I'm not going to search everything here. See here, Celsius to Fahrenheit they have. So Fahrenheit to Celsius also they may be having somewhere. Yeah, it's there. It's there. So in the Fahrenheit value, when you give 112 and when you click on the calculate, it provides you 44.4444. We are also getting the same thing. Okay, so in JavaScript, you don't have to write float c is equals to 70.00 or something like that. Once you declare something, so I can make it 70.00 also. That's perfectly fine. So you can declare like numerical values. You can give some decimal point also. If I give it 70.90, then answer will be different, obviously. You can do the calculation of integer divided by, or the numerical, the whole value divided by the decimal value. That's perfectly fine. No issue. Okay. But let's do something. If I say console.log, if I'll say console.log 2 divided by 4, what should be the answer? If I say console.log 2 divided by 4, what should be the answer? Answer is 0.5. It's showing me 0.5. Okay. So it's calculating it perfectly fine. But in some other programming language, what happens is integer divided by integer, the answer will be integer. So it discards the values after the decimal, and the answer will be 0. But in JavaScript, it's not like this. When you do 2 divided by 4, it's perfectly 0.5. Okay, great. Going back to the example. So they are saying that you can do it in this way. Um, okay, mathematical thing. That's it. Boolean type. If you declare something like true or false, right, it will become Boolean type. Okay, okay, fine. You don't have to learn about this thing. Don't worry. We'll use it, but for some other purpose. We have already seen it. We have already seen it, like how to do this thing. But through this, we will learn a new concept today about if else. Let's learn that part. So we'll say another program 005 if else demo dot, yes, we'll learn this thing. What is if else? So there is a programming block related to if else that we are going to understand, and it's very simple, don't worry. That's very simple. I'll say clear. Let's make the program. So I'll say let x is equals to 9, let y is equals to 12, right? And here I'll say if x is greater than y, do something, right? It's like this. Else, do something, right? It's like this. So I'm writing a simple program. And what we are doing is, if x is greater than y, then execute these statements. Otherwise, execute these statements. It's like this. Okay. So based on the value of x and y, and then this condition will decide what block of code you want to execute. Right? In real life also, you decide it something like this. So for example, if it's raining, then we will not go to office or the school, right? You do this thing. So generally, in real life also, you take the decision, right? If rain, go to, no, stay at home. Else, go to office. Correct? We take the decision. So here basically we are saying if raining is equals to true. So what we are saying is if it's raining, if it's raining. So it's raining is a question actually, right? It's a like decisive factor, right? It may rain, it may not rain. Correct. So somewhere when you want to decide something and then based on that you want to perform some action, right? You use if else in the program, right? In the same way, what I want to do is if x is greater than y, then I want to print something. I want to print, let's say I want to print hi. But if x is not greater than y, I want to print, let's say, bye. Okay, that's it. I am not going to write sophisticated program. We will understand through simple things. Okay, so if x is uh, greater than y, then do this thing, else do this thing. So let's run this program. So we'll say node dot slash 05 if else demo. So it's printing by. Why it is printing me by? Because x is 9, y is 12. You are checking 9 is greater than 12. So that is actually not true, correct? So it will not execute this code. It will not go inside this curly bracket. This is called curly brackets. Okay. And if this is not true, then it will go directly, it will jump to this part at 9th line and it will execute whatever is given in between this two curly bracket. You can print more things. So I'll say console.log and then I'll do something else, right? I'll say sorry, I am inside else part, right? Just like this, saving it. You can perform, whatever action you want to perform. I want to say y plus plus, okay? And then again, I will. So it's a good way. We'll understand multiple things now. What is y plus plus? I'll tell you why. I just did y, okay? We are doing some random thing here. So let's understand those parts. What we are doing in this program. We said let x is equals to 9, let y is equals to 12. If x is greater than y, then do this thing. So if this condition is not true, then it will execute all the statement which is present under else part. Okay, so this is the scope of the else part. Okay. And then you can continue your program after that also. So I can say here x minus minus and I'll print console.log x. I'll tell you everything. What is x plus plus, what is y minus minus, whatever I'm writing. So what is going to happen here is console.log y, it will print, then it will print I am inside else part. Y plus plus is same as, so this is called increment operator. This is a shortcut of saying y is equals to y plus 1. So it's like increasing the value of y by 1. Okay. And then we are printing y. So basically y will become 13. We are increasing as well as assigning it back to the y. So the new value of y will be 13. Okay. It's like this. It's like this. And then at the end, what I'm doing is I am decreasing the value of 9. So x minus minus is like decrement operator. What we are doing is x is equals to x minus 1. It's like this. So minus minus 2 times is decreasing it, plus plus 2 times is increasing the value by 1. That's it. Let's run this again. And if you see here, it's saying the output is this. It's saying I am inside else part 13 and the value of x is now 8. Earlier it was 9, but now it's 8. Okay. So we understood two things through this program. One is about if else part. Another thing is about increment and decrement operator. Okay. Let's change it. So we can say here, let's make x as 40. Okay. So what will happen this time? X is 40, y is 12. X is greater than y, true. So this will execute this code only. Okay. It will not execute else part. It will not execute this code. It will only execute line number 5. Okay. And then once it will reach, after the else part, it will execute this thing. So tell me guys, what will be the output of this program? See this, don't run it at your end. Just by seeing this program, tell me what will be the output of this program. Somebody is saying 40 and 39. No. Tell me what will be the exact output of this program? Somebody is saying high 39. Yes, high 39 will come. And it will be on two different lines. Okay, it will be in two different lines. So let's execute this. So very simple. X is 40, y is 12. 40 is greater than 12. Yes, true. So it will execute this part. Okay, it will not go. Then once it is executed, it will reach here at the sixth line. It will not go to the else because it has already executed the if part. So it will not go to else. And then it will reach to the 14th line. It will decrease the value of x. So x will become 39 and it will print 39. So 40, we have not printed the value of, uh, x when it was 40. We made a decrement and then we are printing it. Okay. So it will print high and 39. Okay. See here, it's printing high and then 39. So this is how if else work. We will do some more program about if else, and you should also practice more about this.